So Woods, how are you feeling about the arias?
Really good. It's my first one.
Oh, amazing. You must be absolutely buzzing.
Yeah, no, it's cool. Like, I didn't know any, like, where you walk or where you go. So it's nice. Like, I get it a bit more now. It's
Well, you look absolutely fantastic. Was the outfit a long while in the making or something really spontaneous?
Yeah, my friend Anthony designed it and finished sewing it late last night, which is epic. I've got a show in Melbourne on Friday, so we've just sort of been working on that outfit and this one. And we knew we wanted to go gold, but he really surprised me with the sleeves. I love them so much.
It's fantastic. And so running with the gold theme, is that to go in conjunction with your old EP, Golden Hour?
I do love gold, yes.
Has that always been a love?
I mean, with Golden Hour, it's that light at the end of the day where everything just kind of comes to life cinematically, and I know that's a really inspiring time in my studio when just the light pours in across the piano and you just feel, I don't know, just everything that was, you know, just there become, I don't know, it's more cinematic, I suppose.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's a lovely piece. And so, of course, this year released How Long I'd Wait. Can you tell us all about that?
Yeah, I wrote that in LA. I did a writing trip in May this year, so it was kind of a pretty quick turnaround getting it out. But I'd been thinking a lot, I guess, like about long distance and doing these writing trips overseas, away from home, and also Game of Thrones had just started, and we won't talk about how it ended because
We're not happy.
I'm not okay. But the beginning, I was watching that and I was just imagining like High Garden and that kind of, you know, the ocean and the boats, like this really big viewpoint, and sort of there's a line in it like we were the ones we always wanted to be when we were younger, staring at the sun. It's kind of like when you were little, all I wanted to do was do music and do this, and it's like trying to keep yourself in check, being like, you're doing it, it's okay, and having patience, which I guess is the How Long I'd Wait. Yeah,
absolutely. No, it's fantastic to say that, you know, you wanted to do music since you were a little girl, and now you're here, you're at the arias.
I know, it's really exciting. Yeah.
It's amazing. And so what can we expect from you in 2020?
I'm going to be releasing my first album, so that's in March, which is exciting. I wrote 40 songs and then I cut it down to about 12. So hopefully they're the right 12, who knows.
Sorry, you go.
Oh no, it's okay.
How do you go in that process? You know, if you have 40 tracks and you have to cut it down to 12, is it hard to do that? Because you pour your effort into everything.
It is really hard. I think like I have kind of like an ear council that I send it out to, so a bunch of friends that are producers or songwriters, but then also within my team, like management or publishing. But I started to make like almost a sport leaderboard, where I was like, who's favorite, like give me your favorite 5.
Yeah.
And so it kind of be like when you're clicking through, sometimes things just grab you. Yeah. And so like noting those ones, and that's sort of how Long I'd Wait became the first single, because it was like I believed in it really strongly, but then I got to see it rise up as everyone's favorite as well. So yeah, it is hard though, because then you can run into that issue of having too many cooks. So everyone's saying like, oh, this is better than this, and there's a couple on the album that I just put them on there because I love them so much, and I can't imagine them not being on there. So
yeah. I suppose it'd almost be like partying with a bit of a family member. Like you've worked on it for so long, and so would you almost consider doing a second album of those songs since you have so many?
It's so tricky. I feel like every artist will have this, where you have like around the similar time as a body of work, you'll have a bunch of songs, especially that maybe are on a similar theme, but you maybe honed in on it a little bit more. So yeah, like I think potentially some EPs. There's a couple really strong songs that maybe are a little bit different sonically. So doing a couple EPs would be good. But another album, that would be intense. I feel like I'll end up being like, I need to write more and write another 40, and we'll see.
Sounds like it's just addictive. Once you start, you can't stop.
Definitely, definitely.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for stopping to have a chat. You look fantastic. Have a great night.
Thank you. Have a great night.